So your question originally was, though, what do we think the police?
No, what do you think the city of Pasadena can do, based on what you've seen and based on your experience, your life experience, and the process, what you understand should be done for community?
Yeah, so that we definitely see the pain in the community, right? And trying to heal from it is so essential, right? But and we definitely want the city to recognize it. You know, you watch this video though, and it suggests that something was, I mean, if it wasn't an honest video and something was planted, and you know, just the way that it might look, they can't go back from that. They've already put that out there and said, well, this is our narrative. And now to go backward from that, I mean, they're never going to. So what happens, what we see now though, is that we have our community pitted against the police. The police are sticking with this narrative, and now how are we supposed to come together? Right, okay, so we heal, and we get our voices heard, and we say, look, there's some injustice here. But remember, they can't come back from that. They already drew the line in the concrete and said, this is what we're going to stick with, right? They can't come back with an apology that says, you know, the way the sun hit the belt buckle or the phone, it looked like a gun, and I'm sorry. We're under so much pressure all the time, and I discharged my gun accident. They can't go back to that anymore, right? I'm not saying that's what happened or anything, but what we see is we've created this divide now, right? And there's this huge rift between us. And we can do all our healing, and that's great. But still, how are we supposed to come together? And so, what could the city do? You know, and maybe this might not be a popular thing, but somebody needs, I would love to see the police department come out and say, you know, we're going to have some programs here for the kids. We're going to let you know that we are trying to care for you. We're not watching you to profile you like the guy on the video was talking about. We're actually watching over you guys, right? And that would be a really good, you know, if you're thinking of PR, and I don't want to think of a PR spin on things, but there are policemen who really want to watch over and care. There are people who really have a heart, right? And the way things are going these days, even whether it's COVID or it's anything else, I just see that our society, we're being kind of split apart, and then we're creating these divides. You can't even have a different opinion. Used to be you could vote for different presidents and we could still hang out. Now families break apart. And so we're just creating bigger rifts. And so I can't even imagine how are we supposed to get together with the police anymore? How are we supposed to back our Pasadena Police Department if they're thinking, oh my goodness, you're just going to shoot me in my back? Even if I had a gun, why would you shoot me in my back? Right? And so it's just, I can't even imagine how the anger must be and the frustration in your family and just the